In a few minutes, Shelley will lead this American tune. And unlike me, she's going to sing it with all the right notes. For now, though, I offer it,
God willing,
as a prayer from the depths of my heart. When we pray, I want us to sing whether we hit the notes or not. I don't know a soul who's not been battered. I don't have a friend who feels at ease. I don't know a dream that's not been shattered or driven to its knees. Oh, but it's all right. It's all right. We lived so well so long. Still, when I think of the road we're traveling on, I wonder what's gone wrong. Can't help but I wonder what's gone wrong. Paul Simon wrote that lament for the American dream in 1973. The country was mired in the Watergate scandal and the Vietnam War. And all these years later, how those words ring true. I don't know a soul who's not been battered. I don't have a friend who feels at ease. And it sure feels to me like the age's most uncertain hour. So on this Shabbat, with all of this uncertainty, I'm going to plant my feet in the things that I know. Right now, there are 5 things that I know. Number 1, a great many people in our community are heartbroken, shocked, devastated, scared, disheartened, hopeless. I count myself among those who were deeply troubled by Donald Trump's policies during his presidency and his behavior during his campaign. The election results are the opposite of what many of us wanted, worked for, and dreamed about. Point 2, not everyone feels that way. America overall and the Jewish community are as complex and diverse as we have been in history. And it's important that those of us who did not vote for Trump see the nearly 74 million Americans who did, including those who are right here, a part of our TIOH community. As a sacred society, we can disagree vehemently, but we are not served by demeaning one another, by reducing and belittling each other's motivations. I said this week that we see everyone in the image of God. I meant everyone. We can hold on to that without backing down at all on our positions or our passion. Point 3, the election, as far as we know, was what we wanted, free and fair. As Vice President Harris has done, we need to be graceful losers. We need to pick up the pieces and use every day to make ourselves stronger. I talked to a congregant this week who's worked very hard for the Democratic Party. She said, you know what? I'm an athlete and I work in Hollywood. I'm used to losing. We don't blame the other team. We huddle up and figure out what to do next time. Point 4, tomorrow's going to be another working day. I mean, it's Shabbat, but then it will be Sunday. So we're going to take a Shabbat, physically and metaphorically. We're going to get some rest. Those who need to grieve will grieve. Those who need to feel angry and betrayed and bewildered will feel what they need to feel. And then we get back to work. Point number 5, our priorities, our values are exactly what they were 1 week ago. We will work harder on the justice issues that drive our community, like reproductive rights, gun violence prevention, the plight of immigrants. We will fight anti-Semitism, racism, misogyny, homophobia, transphobia. These and others were our issues 1 week ago, and they are our issues today, and they will be every day. I will not diminish the fear that many of us have for what the next 4 years will bring. I will share with you that I am particularly worried about our democratic institutions and the rights of the vulnerable. But it's important to remember that Paul Simon wrote that song in 1973. We survived Watergate. We survived Vietnam with great losses, but we survived. And Paul Simon was wrong about one thing. In the last verse, he says, you can't be forever blessed. I mean, it's his song, so we'll sing it his way. But what he means by that is you can't win every time. And this week's Parsha teaches that we can be forever blessed. It says it right there, those who bless you will be blessed. And perhaps most importantly, Heye bracha, you be a blessing. That's not just on the good days. That's not just on the days that we win. That's forever. Heye bracha, be a blessing. Still, tomorrow's gonna be another working day, and I'm trying to get some rest. That's all I'm trying, to get some rest. Please rise for Baruch Hu.